Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to continue the Korea campaign. Basically, I'm sitting in F-16, going for the SEAD mission all the way north, and I should be escorted by 4 or 2 F-5s. So very interesting escort for me. Let's make a nice thumbnail out of this. So as you can see, I'm carrying 2 AMRAAM C4s together with not 2, sorry, 4 AMRAAM C4s together with 2 HARMs under my wings. So let's go for the takeoff. Okay, now we can see the entire flight. I should be crossing the front line, then I'm going to fly over the sea, which is just east from the Korea Peninsula. I don't know whether this is the Japanese Sea or the China Sea or something like that. And my target is the some site all the way up north. Hopefully there won't be too many bandits during this flight.
Sentry 3, be advised, hostile. Cowboy 1-1, request clearance for departure.
Cowboy 1-1, Soonguan, power, position and hold, runway 16 right.
Okay, runway 16 right. Nothing should be going for the landing.
Cowboy 1-1, Soonguan, power, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, depart heading 205.
Okay, 205 is the part heading, so I'll be taking off and turning right.
Cowboy 1-2, Soonguan, power, position and hold, runway 16 right.
Altitude, 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 altitude.
Gonna cut off the AB or the afterburner as soon as possible.
Cowboy 1-2,
I don't want to.
Soonguan,
I
power,
just
you are cleared
want
for
to save
takeoff,
as much
runway
fuel as
16
possible.
right, depart heading 205.
Okay.
Cowboy 1-1, Soonguan, departure, resume own navigation.
Cowboy 1-1, copy that. And you can see that the escort call sign is Doom 1, so very interesting call sign. So you can see very funny call signs here. Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3 even.
Cowboy 1-2, Soonguan, departure, resume own navigation.
I'd like to use the high flight profile here. I'd like to be as high as possible, just to avoid all these MiG-19s, MiG-17s, all this kind of stuff, and just simply focus on to the saving as much fuel as possible. And that's what high altitude should help me up. That. Okay. Master arm on, jammer on, lights off, and program 4 selected. Let me quickly set up the bingo fuel for 7,100. Back. Turn, okay. So I know perfectly once my fuel tanks are empty. Let's fly to the steer point 2, which is just above the current front line.
Cowboy 1-2, rejoin formation. Cowboy 1-2, on my way. Cowboy 1-2, music on. 2, music on. Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1, request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2. I've been trolling, but nothing's bit.
Okay, the situation is pretty clear, so let's use the time compression. This will be a long flight, so don't want to waste too much time over the friendly territory. 25,000 feet, it's okay for me. I'm quite heavy still with the fuel tanks and the arms under my pylons, so I definitely would like to be at 400 knots at this altitude. Hopefully the F-16 will be able to fly like this. Maybe not. 391 knots, slightly lower than I'd like to be. Okay, I can still increase the thrust a little bit.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1, request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2. Nearest threat, MiG-19, bearing 015, 50 miles, 9,000.
Okay, gonna ignore them. They are 9,000 and it's MiG-19. You can see the DMZ down below here, or the demarcation line between North and the South Korea. And basically the front line is slightly south of this position. There is active SA-3 in front of me and active SA-2, so I'll be flying around them, not gonna cross these circles like this. I'm gonna fly around them just to avoid them.
Sentry 4, be advised, hostile aircraft bearing 305, 200 miles, 18,000. Panther 2-1, engaging, MiG-21 bearing 030, 100 miles, 9,000.
Beautiful texture in New York. Okay, so we are crossing the North Korean borders. There is a bandit or a contact in 10,000 feet in front of me.
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2. Contact confirmed hostile. ID is MiG-19.
MiG-19, okay.
65, we're RTB.
He's still in the northern part of the Korea, so still okay. I'm not going to attack him.
3, 4. Start 2-1.
Okay, time over steer point will be 1529. It's the steer point 3. Steer point 3, 1535 I should be there, so I'm slightly slower than I should be. I need to synchronize my flight with the escort.
Engaging, MiG-19 bearing 050, 25 miles, 6,000.
Stat to 1? Stat to 1. Someone else, okay. So Cowboy 1 and Doom 1, okay, that's simple. (15:30) time over steer point, and I should be there 15:35, so I'm slightly faster. 5 minutes faster, that's a huge difference.
Rock eyes. Rock eyes.
2, in position.
And I can see the SA-2 already active in the target area, my HSD. or the horizontal situation display. This screen on the right MFD. Right MFD. MFD means like multifunctional display, so the HSD is displayed there. You can see the name here, which is the horizontal situation display.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, be advised, twin aircraft bearing 105, 25 miles, 10,000.
Okay, unknown bandit in 18,000 feet.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1, declare.
This is probably the AN-24.
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact confirmed hostile.
Okay, it's a hostile.
Stallion 1-1, engaging, MiG-19 bearing 1. Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1, request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat MiG-19, 2-ship, bearing 115, 25 miles, 10,000.
Okay, it's those who I was checking before.
3 in position.
Don't need to worry about them. They're like 25 miles away. Okay, another unknown contact here in 9,000 feet,
Chalice 2,
coming
Cowboy
into me
1-1,
hot.
declare.
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact is friendly.
Okay, it's a friendly aircraft.
Fox 3 medium.
Very interesting area. It's flying from the sea in 9,000 feet.
2 faithful.
And the RWR is saying it's F-16, I can see here up. It's 2 F-16s in 9,000 feet. Just above the sea, somewhere in the distance. Okay, I'm slightly slower now. I should be over the steer point 1530. Maybe I'm going to make another circle by the moment. 30,000 feet.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1, declare.
What's that?
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact is friendly.
Okay, also friendly.
Fox 1.
The F-16s are already in 18,000 feet.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, be advised, twin aircraft bearing 035, 25 miles, 18,000. Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact confirmed hostile. ID is MiG-21.
It's a hostile,
Fox 1. Fox
together with the F-16s.
1. Fox 1.
Okay, there is a splash in the distance. Another splash, and he's destroyed, definitely.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1, declare.
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact is friendly.
Okay, that's friendly. The enemies were at like 18,000 feet, and I can't see any target in that altitude. There is F-Force, okay. 30,000 feet F-Force, very interesting altitude for the aircrafts. Must be very fuel consuming for them to maintain that altitude.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1, request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat MiG-21, bearing 315, 60 miles, 30,000.
Okay, 60 miles away. Heading 315. So I'm still safe. Gonna make one circle around this AAA down below. Just to slow down a little bit to wait for my escorts.
No shoot.
10,000 pounds of fuel. So I'm pretty confident. 1533 almost to be over the steer point 3. So just 2 minutes behind the in front of the plane, which is great. Okay, let's continue to steer point 4. I should be there 1542, and seems like I'm almost perfect. that's the 18,000 Antonov probably still.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Declare.
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2. Contact confirmed hostile. ID is IL-28.
Okay, it's a bomber. It's a bomber flying through the SA-2, so I can't attack him.
Foxtrot uniform.
And in the distance, this should be the Wonsan Airport. Wait a moment. No, it's Kumni.
We are RTV.
Skumni,
Be advised, hostile launch activity detected.
probably.
Bullseye 300, 80 miles.
Yeah, that should be Kumni. The Wonsan is more to the north. Okay, another SA-2 appeared on my HSD. My goal is to destroy both SA-2, SA-3 in the target area, and then I can spend any remaining harms on any other threats. I'd like to hit that target, definitely. Hopefully the F5s won't be flying through this SA-3 and SA-2.
Sentry 4, be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 300.
Unknown target in the distance, 18,000 feet.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Declare.
So this might be either the
Cowboy 1-1,
IL-28
2. Contact confirmed hostile.
or the
In
AN-24.
position.
So that's the Kumni Air Base.
Warhawk. Let's go home.
The Wonsan is
Be advised, hostile
more
launch
to the
activity
north,
detected. Bullseye
somewhere there
360,
probably,
100
the
miles.
distance. I can't see it yet. The North Korean airspace is very well defended by the SAM systems,
Chalice 2, be advised, hostile launch activity
but
detected. Bullseye
basically
360,
all of them
100 miles.
are obsolete when comparing to the harm, so I have no problems to disable all of them, basically, slowly but steadily.
Cowboy 1-2. Request permission to engage. Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat, bogey, bearing 275, 40 miles, 18,000.
Okay, it's a threat, or is it, at the moment, it's 40 miles,
Request vector to threat.
but it's coming from
Cowboy 1,
the SA-2.
Chalice 2, nearest threat, bogey, bearing 270, 40 miles, 18,000.
18,270, so it's definitely on my 9 o'clock. But there is active SA-2, so I can't turn left simply. Need to check the distance between me and the bandits.
Doom 1, Chalice 2,
This might be really a problem for me.
240, 40 miles, 18,000.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat, bogey, bearing 260, 35 miles, 18,000.
Okay, it's already 35 miles, so let's fly away,
310, 50 miles, 18,000.
so I can turn back if necessary. I need to create a more space between me and the SA-2. So let's fly like this. Away from them. And later on I can turn back into them and not fly into that SA-2. I'm building up a little bit more speed, which is essential for my AMRAAMs to have enough range. Okay, let's check the distance.
Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat, bogey, bearing 295, 30 miles, 18,000.
Okay,
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, be advised, threat aircraft, bearing 305, 35 miles, 18,000.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat, bogey, bearing 285, 30 miles, 18,000.
okay, 285, 30 miles, 18,000. 285.
Doom
Can
1,
see
Chalice
them.
2, be advised.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Declare.
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact confirmed hostile.
That's not the fighter, right? That's the bomber, or I don't know. Can't lock this target here.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to threat.
Looks like they are flying away.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat, bogey, 2 ship, bearing 285, 30 miles, 18,000.
Okay, that must be the target. The threat. And I can send my wingman to attack the first. Let's make it like this.
1-2, attack target at bearing 300, 30 miles. 2, will go. Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Declare.
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact confirmed hostile.
Magnum. Magnum. Cowboy.
No,
2,
he shot
rejoin
two of them.
formation.
Okay. I wasn't
Cowboy 1-2. On my way.
fast enough. So he should be Winchester from Magnums, right? Okay. So hopefully both of them will hit this SA-2 or SA-3. I don't know what I was locking. And there is SA-2 firing at someone, which might be my escort.
Chalice 2, be advised, threat aircraft, bearing 245, 20 miles, 18,000.
Splash and a splash. Very, very sad story.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Declare.
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact confirmed hostile.
2, 1, go fluid. 1, Fox 3.
Okay, the Doom is being attacked by that SA-2 down below.
2, Cowboy 1-2. Request permission to engage. 2, 1, you are shooter. Doom 1-4, Doom 1-2. Engage targets. Bearing 260, 40 miles, 23,000. 1, Pitbull. Doom 1-4, you are shooter. 4, Wilco.
This was quite dangerous, AMRAAM.
Doom 1-2. Engaging. MiG-23, bearing 265.
I was firing it with high
30,000.
initial speed.
Doom 1-4, Doom 1-2. Engage targets. Bearing 265.
Okay, MiG-21 being hit, one of them.
Doom 1-4, you are shooter. Doom 1,
Let's
Doom
check
1-3.
this.
Engage target.
Harms of my wingman now.
5 miles, 23,000. 3, notching.
Okay, the radar has been
Doom
hit.
1-4, Doom 1-2. Engage targets. Bearing 265. 35
Perfect.
miles, 18,000.
So, one target is being hit. It was the SA.
Bearing 235, 15 miles, 18,000.
SA-2 was destroyed.
1, you are shooter.
Now let's aim for the SA-3 as well.
2, Wilco.
So the area is opened.
14, Doom, 12, engage target. Bearing 235, 15 miles,
Let's
18,000.
make it like this.
Doom, 14, you are shooter. Doom, 1, go spread. 4, going spread. 2, Doom, 1, Doom,
Can't see the difference between the SA-3 and the search radar now.
Doom, 1, you are shooter.
This should be the...
Challenge 2, be advised, Sprint aircraft bearing 260, 35 miles.
Seems like I'm
23,000.
locking the
4, will
SA-3.
go. 2, will go. Magnum. Doom, 14, Doom, 12, engage MiG-23s. Bearing 260, 35 miles, 23,000. Doom, 14, you are shooter. 4, engaged defensive. Fox 2. Doom, 14, rejoin formation. Doom, 14, cover. 2, 1, rejoin. 2, 1, cover me. Doom, 14/1. Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat, Okie, Singleton, bearing 210, 30 miles.
Okay,
18,000.
perfect hit. Let's destroy this SA-2.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, be advised, Sprint aircraft bearing 315, 30 miles, 14,000.
This one here.
Magnum.
Okay, the mission is done, so I can return home. So let's fly back. I can drop my fuel tanks, switch to Cat 1, set up my bingo fuel warning for 2,500, let's say like this. Let's drop stores by my wingman as well.
Cowboy 1-2, drop stores.
And now I'm the pure fighter. Okay, arm still on its way.
Chalice 2, Cowboy
Let's
1-1.
check the
Request
area.
vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat, MiG-19, Singleton, bearing 220, 25 miles, 1,000.
Okay, MiG-19, I'm gonna ignore him. There are some trees in the target area, so hopefully the harm will hit the radar, not the trees. Seems like he's going exactly into this radar. That's great. Look at this beauty. Perfect hit. So another SA-2 is down.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, be advised, Sprint aircraft bearing 250, 20 miles.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat, MiG-19, Singleton, bearing 255, 25 miles.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Declare.
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact is friendly.
Okay, set reactive. I hope they won't fire at me or shoot at me. Okay, I should be out already.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat, MiG-21, bearing 205, 50 miles, 25,000.
Okay, 205, 15 miles. Interesting target, but I need to keep an eye on this SA-3. Still inside the circle. So I have to wait with my turn.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat, MiG-21, bearing 215, 50 miles, 25,000.
215. Okay. Should be able to see him already.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat, MiG-21, bearing 225, 40 miles, 25,000.
225, 40 miles. Very interesting. So it's different target now.
Bullseye 310, 140 miles. Sentry 4, be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 305, 160 miles.
I'm going to patrol this area for a little bit.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat, MiG-21, bearing 225, 40 miles, 25,000. Sentry 4, be advised, hostile aircraft bearings 290, 160 miles, 18,000.
Can't see him yet. It's a small target. Okay, there you are.
2, be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 350, 60 miles.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Declare.
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact confirmed hostile. ID is MiG-21.
He's flying away.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1. Declare.
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact is friendly. Sentry 4, be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 290, 160 miles.
Okay, I'm going to shoot him down. Slowly reducing the distance. The fuel is okay, so I can use my afterburner to follow him. Yeah, I should climb into the higher altitude just to be faster. And there are like 2 aircrafts.
Cowboy 1-1. Declare.
So let's shoot both of them.
Cowboy 1-2. Rejoin formation. Cowboy 1-2. On my way.
I'm not sure whether my wingman will be able to get into the proper position. He's quite slow. These MiGs are fast and they are flying away, so we need to be hurry. Okay, multiple targets. 23, 9,000. Is this
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1.
flying
Declare.
into me?
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact confirmed hostile. ID is MiG-21.
Oh, another MiG-21.
Sentry 4, be advised, hostile aircraft bearings 335, 80 miles, 13,000.
1, Fox 3,
So even though he's more far than, or has higher distance than the other targets, I can fire onto him just because of his heading.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, be advised, threat aircraft bearing 270,
1, Pitbull.
Okay, it's Pitbull already.
Chalice 2, be advised, hostile launch activity detected.
1, Fox 3, medium. Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1, declare.
Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 2, contact confirmed hostile. ID is MiG-21.
Okay, Pitbull.
1, Pitbull.
Mohawk, we're RGB.
1, Fox 3,
And I'm
medium.
Winchester. Okay, there's a splash.
1, Pitbull.
Pitbull, let's fly away.
Mohawk 5-1, engaging MiG-21, bearing 190, 30 miles, 1,000.
Nice hit. Okay, let's fly home. Let's hit the proper heading. That's the most necessary part. "40,000 feet. I'd like to be as high as possible. And now let's just accelerate.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, be advised, threat aircraft bearing 020, 20 miles, 20,000.
Chalice 2, Cowboy 1-1, request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat MiG-21, 2-ship, bearing 235, 15 miles, 2,000.
Okay, they are quite low. So let's continue.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2.
Chalice
Let's check
2,
it once
Cowboy
again.
1-1, request vector to threat.
Cowboy 1, Chalice 2, nearest threat MiG-21, Singleton, bearing 290, 25 miles, 1,000.
Cowboy 1-2, clear my 6. Break high. Engaging MiG-21, 4 o'clock, low.
Okay, he should be able to destroy him. I'm gonna continue home.
Longo 2, Fox 3, long. Longo 1, off the target.
Oh. The MiG-21 was destroyed by some
12 o'clock, low.
SAM system from ground, not by my wingman. Okay, let's glide towards the airbase. 1.9 Mach. Perfect speed for gliding. Lights on, master arm off. And I'm going for landing.
Cowboy 1-1, inbound for landing.
Okay, this should be the proper heading. The runway should be like...
One, Guan. Approach. Continue inbound. Expect vectors. Runway 34 right.
Oh,
Welcome
34
back.
right. Okay, so it's the other way from the other side.
Sentry 3, be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 330, 35 miles.
Cowboy 1-2, return to base. 2, I'm a dot.
Cowboy 1-1. Orbit for spacing. Cowboy 1-1. Descend to 2000. Maintain 300 knots. Vectors to left base.
Altitude.
Avenger 31, in.
Cowboy 1-1, descend to 2000, maintain 330 knots, vectors to left base. Cowboy 1-1, descend to 2000, maintain 300 knots, vectors to left base.
Okay, this was quite nice mission. I'm satisfied with the amount of ground targets and air targets being destroyed. So now let's just land and this mission will be done. Very nice.
Cowboy 1-1, descend to 2000, maintain 260 knots, vectors to left base.
Okay, I soon should be vectored to the proper position as well. So far I'm receiving only the airspeed and the altitude indications. I need to get somewhere behind the airfield in order to fly on 340. Very interesting that I was taking off from the runway 16, so from this direction, and I'm landing from the opposite direction. They changed the ATC
Cowboy
operations
1-1, descend to
during
2000, maintain 200 knots, turn right heading 260, vectors to
during my
final,
flight
runway 34 right.
260. Okay, let's fly. This. My wingman should be also
Cowboy
okay.
1-1, turn right to final approach course 340. Check
He's like
approach
50
speed.
miles away. I'm going for the final course.
Be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 275, 160 miles.
Gypsy 3-1, engaging. Me-29, bearing.
But I don't know the active runway for me.
30,000.
I do remember she was telling something about left base, so I'm going initially for the left base. As soon as she confirms my landing clearance, she will say me the active runway for me once again, so I have to be careful. But it should be like runway 34 left all the time in her like notifications. Okay, landing gear is down.
Good afternoon, Cowboy 1-1, Guan, power cleared for landing, runway 34 right, tech gear down.
Okay, 34 right. Cowboy 1-1, copy. Cleared for landing, runway 34 right. Quite slow. This runway is short, so I'd like to be at 170 knots. Just to be sure I won't end in defense at the end of the runway. Okay, that's it. Okay, I've landed.
Cowboy, 1-1.
I know.
Tower, taxi clear of the runway.
Okay, so that's it for this mission.
Cowboy 1-2, inbound for landing.
And my wingman is going for landing as well. That's perfect. So let's see how this mission went. I hope for 4 kills. Yeah, right. 4 air-to-air kills, 3 air-to-ground kills. We lost 1 F5. It was the Doom 1-1, the flight leader. He was shot down by the SA-2. They all together have like 1 kill. And seems like I was hunting down the MiG-21s in this mission. All of them destroyed. Falcon low blow together. This Falcon radar is the radar for the AAA or the anti-aircraft artillery, and the low blow is the SA-3 radar, and Fansong is the SA-2. Okay. So very nice mission. Slightly unfortunate that my wingman was unable to hit any air-to-air targets, and that he was firing these his 2 harms at 1 target. So that's very sad, but what can you do? Another SEAD strike here. I'm gonna fly this mission. There should be SA-2 right, but it's probably destroyed already. SA-3. Okay, SA-3, which is already disabled. So I'm going to cancel this flight together with all the escorts and naval strike against some ships in the harbor. 2 SEAD ships. Maybe I can fly this mission, and I'm going to try this GBU or pay waves onto this mission. 1638. I'm gonna fly this mission. Let's arm myself with GBUs. Oh, there are no GBUs. Okay, I'll be using the Mavericks. Problem. Okay, SEAD strike, another naval strike. So let's go for this naval strike first. Let's save it here. And I'll be continuing this campaign in the next video, guys. So thank you for watching. As always, have fun, take care, and bye.